what is a thyroid and why do we need it?
So a thyroid is an essential organ that sits in the neck, and it produces two kinds of thyroid hormone, which we call T3 and T4. But suffice it to say that these hormones affect virtually every aspect of your body. They're critical for growth, for development, and for protein synthesis throughout the entire body.
So now we actually have an image that you drew. So not only are you specializing in thyroid cancer, you are also an artist.
Well, I'd like to be called an artist, but I have studied art. Actually, I studied art long before I studied medicine.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's true. I studied art as a student in the Art Students League in New York and other places when I was a child. In this image, I've removed the muscles and I've removed the bones so we can zone in on what's important. Okay. And the center of that image is the thyroid gland, and next to it, those two skinny little yellow structures are nerves called the recurrent laryngeal nerves, perhaps the most important nerves of your body because they go to the vocal cords and allow the vocal cords to open and close. In addition, the little yellow structures are the parathyroid glands that control calcium metabolism, and the purpose of this image is to show the parathyroid glands in red, which are unusual positions of the parathyroid gland, which we'll talk about later today. So the purpose of the image is to give scientists, surgeons, this kind of information.
Now for our viewer at home who's looking at this image, all these parts work together to make the thyroid function. Is this correct?
Yes, the thyroid needs a blood supply, it needs blood coming in, it needs blood coming out, and next to the thyroid gland are important other structures. I'll mention something else very interesting, Kathy. If you've ever looked at a street like in Manhattan or perhaps downtown Miami that's ripped open and you see all these tubes, gas lines, electric lines, water lines, well, if you think about the neck, it's just like that street. The neck is a conduit from the head to the body through which goes arteries, veins, swallowing tube, breathing tubes, and nerves. And unfortunately, they're not color-coded on the inside.
No.
So you have to know what all those structures are and how not to hurt them or have collateral injury during thyroid or parathyroid surgery.